Hello everybody. This is my third time filming this video just because it's rush hour. But I'm gonna get straight into it. These are my favorite objects. I have quite a few of them, so this might be a long video. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. First up is this hay hook. I found this in Antique Mall. I got it for like $4, which I thought was a steal. Personally, I have the best luck at antique malls. I thought I found like, oh yeah, it's made in Taiwan. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I just think it's really interesting. I like a lot of sharp objects and like pointy things, and this is a sharp object with a handle, which is cool to me. I don't know. I need to hang this up somewhere, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how I should, like, if I should do this or this. Comment down below. Okay, next up is this horse tooth that I found also in an antique mall. This was a score, personally, for me. It was 25 cents. I love teeth, I love bones, and I didn't know that it was a horse tooth at first, so that mystery really pulled me in. And it's just so cool. And I can't believe it was 25 cents. Like, that's so amazing. Okay, this next one was also a steal. So I found this in a thrift store, and I thought it was really cool. Like, I love old photos and photos of people, and then there was something peeking behind it like that in the back. Oh shoot, I just showed it. In the back, like behind that cardboard, and it was this gold plate lithograph of Venice, and I just felt like I found a bit of treasure. It was so cool. Don't really know much about this or the woman on the front, but I thought that was such a cool find. I love when I don't know, find things in other things, especially when you get them at like a thrift store or something. Okay, next. I'll show you my photos next. I really love photos of houses and people, so that's mostly what I have. This first one, I believe it's dated in the early 1900s. It's just a random house and has a dog and a person. There's the dog right there behind some, what I think is cellar doors. And then there's this family in front of their house. I really love photos of families in front of their houses. And I added this lace around the border. I found this lace for 25 cents, like this roll of it here, at a thrift store, and I just thought it was so pretty, so I just glued it on there. Probably fucked up like this, but I don't know, I really love it, so it doesn't matter. Here's this like group portrait. I thought it was a women's club, but there's two men in here, so womp womp. But I just love the way that looks. So nice. I wish pictures were framed in these sort of frames. So this next one is also a bunch of people in front of a house or building. I would love, oh my gosh, I never noticed there's like kids in the windows. Oh my gosh, what? Dude, I need to like I actually need to research this. Oh, they're all kids. Okay, maybe this is me not researching anything. So it says school right on the front. I just looked at it and thought it was pretty. I need to research more. Curie School. Curie? That's really cool. Wow, I love that even more now. Okay, I have a couple more photos. This is from 1902. Nathan McKern, 10 years old, December 1902. It's just a little boy in front of a house in the snow. I have this up on my shelf next to my desk, as well as these two other photos, which I'll show you right now. This is a little girl in front of her house, and then on the back is a photo of that same house. I just think it's so cool. And then I think you would call this like a sweethearts photo or something. Don't quote me at all, but I thought it was so pretty, the little heart. I'm not sure what it says. Love to mother from something. Okay, I'm gonna stay in the photo realm. I forgot what these are called, but it's basically, instead of a photo being printed on paper or whatever photos are printed on, a tin type, it's printed on this glass. And they're usually really expensive, and I found this one for a couple dollars, so I have it hanging up on my wall. And then I got lucky and found this other one. I think this one was like $8, but dude, I was just obsessed with it. I had to. It's really hard to see. There's like smokestacks in the back, and it looks like just a developing, maybe harbor town. Oh, I love this one as well. This is a little horse. I found this. All these came from antique malls or thrift stores. Sorry. That scared me. Okay. All these came from antique stores or thrift stores. Wow, this video is not relaxing. But yeah, I love horses. It's a newfound love of mine. I found this for $18. I'd just like to say the price of things because I think it's interesting. Different prices, how people price things differently. But oh god, I'm terrible with names. It's called like I'm not even gonna try. But these are tin types inside of this tin metal casing. I would pull this out. This is like a fabric backing, and then the actual tin types are on inside. But it's very fragile. As you can see, I just broke part of it. So I try not to move it so much, but I assume this is either partners or maybe family members, cousins, brother, sister, something. I just love the frames. They're so pretty. And I have that above my desk as well. And then I have these two tin types. And I found this frame in a thrift store and just put these in these two separate families in the little slots. I I really like this one. This one has her house behind her. And then I'll show you. Oh my god, dude. Sorry about that. And then this next one, I braided some of my hair and made it into what resembles like Victorian mourning practices. I braided my hair. I don't know how to braid hair, first of all, but when I braided it, it was dry, and I guess you're supposed to use gel when you braid it, or at least water, which I did not do, and it did not come out how I wanted it to, but I chopped off a piece of my hair, so might as well frame it, you know? And this was my great-grandmother's lace that I tied around it, and I just wrote forever because I felt like that was fitting. Didn't really know what else to say. What else? Okay, I think that's all for, oh, just kidding. I just found this in a thrift store. Got it for $4 the other day. I genuinely just picked it up because I thought it was cool. And then I ended up doing research on it later. This is a Greek Orthodox sterling silver, oh god, what's it called? I guess just sculpture-ish, of Mother Mary and Jesus. I just thought it was crazy. I didn't even check like for a hallmark or anything. I just picked it up and was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that. But I think it's so pretty. So I have this hung up on my at my desk as well. There we go. Okay. Next up, I'll show you this. I showed you a bone earlier. I found this at an antique mall for like $5, and then at my mom's house there's a lot of like walnut trees that have fallen over, so my stepdad cut one up, and we more so him he mounted this to this piece of walnut, and then I just have it hung up at my desk. It's split, but it's held together. But I really love this. I've always wanted to have a mounted skull, but they're just so expensive. So this one was very cheap, $5, and also found out that they have cow skulls in their pasture, so probably didn't even need to pay for that one. Alright. Next up is my prized possessions. My scissors. I love scissors. I have a good amount of them. I've been collecting them like I guess since I was 13, but really like last year is when I started like really going crazy. And yeah, I have like full-size scissors, and then I have these minis, so I'll show you both. Let me see if these are all of them. Yeah, I think they're all. Okay. These are my great-grandmother's scissors. I found them in her old house, and they're my only scissors that have like color. I personally don't like having color up here. I just like silver scissors. But these are deluxe clean cut, made in USA. Very old. Very nice though. Oh, I guess I have two other scissors right here. All of these I found besides that one in antique malls, thrift stores, and then one other pair I got from Joanne when I was 13. So that's when it all started. I saved up so much money so I could get those because they're really expensive if you buy them from like new. But I didn't know any better. These, I believe I got these from a thrift store. I don't know too much about these because they only have a logo. And yeah, I don't know too much about these, but I really like this silhouette. I have quite a few scissors with this silhouette. But I mostly like getting different silhouettes. That's like the whole appeal, I guess, to scissors, is that there's so many different kinds. These are interesting because they have these 3 notches right here. And you don't typically see scissors that have like a short shear. So I thought this was really cool. I can't really tell if these are for cutting tin. They might be, just because of the short shear. It is thundering out. I really love these ones, but they're quite messed up. As you can see, they have quite a bit of a gap. They need to be fixed up. But they are, I guess, engraved. They're very pretty. These weren't that expensive. These were like a couple dollars at a thrift store. Which is great for me. I really love getting like sewing packs at antique malls that have a shit ton of scissors in them. And this is where this one was from one of those sewing packs. And I love this. I've never seen a pair of scissors like this. I have no clue what it's for. Maybe for cutting threads, I suppose. Sewing scissors, probably. Tumblr, I'm not even gonna read that. Made in Germany. Very cool. And it comes with this little case, which I love. Next up was my favorite like silhouette of scissors for a long time, which is why I got that specifically tattooed. These were my first pair of scissors that I was like, I'm gonna start a collection. And I believe they're made in Detroit. They are supercut scissors for, I assume, hair cutting. And there's still hair in them from whoever or whatever's hair they cut. So I thought that was interesting. I really love this silhouette too. I just love it. These are made in, it says hot forged steel, and made in Italy. These are Singer scissors. I don't know if you can see. There you go. Made in Brazil. These ones are pretty basic, but I don't really like them that much because they stick. I believe this is for a candle wick. But these were my second or third pair of scissors. Oops. They're really cool. They kind of look like, I think there's something called grape scissors, like grape stem scissors. But I really like the engravings. I really want grapes right now. These are medical scissors. I thought I should just have you know, one pair in my collection. I think they're pretty ugly though. And they're very old, which I don't mind, but they're just not the cool kind of old. They're just, it's a little too sterile for me. I love these scissors. They are a bit loose, so that's not fun. Made in Italy. Boom. Usually I use these to cut things. And then my favorite big pair of scissors for last. These are my like absolute favorite right now. As you can tell, like I don't even need to say anything. They're just so cool. Meredith brand. I tried doing research on it, but there wasn't a lot that came up. Just Reddit pages that was like, who's Meredith and why did I find these and why is there nothing on this brand or person? Basically what they said was it seemed to be like a, I guess one-off manufacturer, like somebody made it in their home or something, because there isn't many of these pairs out there from this Meredith. Next up, I'm doing this small pair of scissors. Sorry, everybody. I should have been prepared. This was my first pair. I did not know that these are supposed to be a bird or whatever they are. I just thought they were really cool. I liked the engravings. It makes a lot of sense that it's a bird. Didn't really find that out till recently, that these specific scissors come in the shapes of animals. But I love that. Makes me love it even more. These are my go-to for like pretty much everything. They're really messed up, but I love them. I love these. Don't know what these are for. Just love them though. Perfect mini scissor silhouette in my opinion. These are kids scissors, like the ones they used to have in schools. I don't really like these too much, but I feel like if I'm gonna have a scissor collection, I should have school scissors. Makes sense to me. These are embroidery scissors. They're also engraved, embellished, whatever you want to say. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not very fond of these ones because they do that. But, you know, what can you do? Honestly, these ones suck. I'm embarrassed to even show you it. Oh my god, it's pouring. Anyways, I'm not embarrassed. These are just like cuticle clippers, but they came in a pack, so I was like, you know what, they're going in my collection. I guess, whatever. I really love these ones. They're my only like black steel pair. Actually, these are iron. Yeah, they're iron. But yeah, they're my only iron pair, and black iron at that. I really like these. And this one, I just love this. This one, they're called buttonhole scissors, and you can adjust this. I believe this is for your finger to like push up on, but I typically keep it closed like this so that the scissors or the shears will close all the way. But I posted these on my story on Instagram, and put that they were buttonhole scissors, and I got so many DMs that were like butthole scissors. They're not butthole scissors, they are buttonhole, and they're fine cutlery, as it says. So, just so you know. What else can I show? Oh, these. These are railroad nails that have dates on the top. This is 1931, another 1931, 1942, another 1942, and 1928. And then I have another one over there. I really love nails as well. As you can see, kind of everything that I like, just get it on my body, I guess, as one would. Anyways, you can kind of tell what I collect by my tattoos, I guess. These are eye washes. I have another one over here. Families used to have communal eye washes, but also if you could afford it, you would have your own individual eye wash to wash your eyes. I don't know if I mentioned that. Like rinse them out. That would have like mom on it, or mother, or brother, sister. And I really want an eye wash that says mother. I just would love that. But these are the two that I have for now. I really love this one because it looks like an eye. I mean, they both do, but this one just looks like cooler. I spent $23 on this, if I'm being honest, but I don't know, it makes me happy. My grandma gave me these last time I saw her. They're little angels, little brass angels, and you put candles in there. I've yet to find a candle that will fit in there. Speaking of candles, I got this for like 25 cents at a thrift store. It says grandma on it. I need to find a replacement candle or mend this one back together, but I thought it was really cute, the cross stitching little effect. These are my candlesticks. They're both brass. I need to start lighting candles more. Oh, this one is good. This is a sterling silver chainmail purse that I found. It's I believe it's late 1800s or early 1900s. I just found this in an antique mall, or no, yeah, and it's more like a flea market. Anyways, but I think it's really cool because it still has the original lining, which is leather, and it even has a little pocket in there. You can see right there, it says German silver. I thought about maybe selling this because they go for quite a bit, like $100 to $200, and I don't know, I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to stuff like this. I just can't let it go because it feels too special. It does have a little disconnect right there, but I don't know. I think I'll probably keep it unless, I don't know, somebody pays $200 for it. But I don't really know who would do that. This is a fish scale where you weigh a fish. It's really old. Interesting. From New York. F&C, New York. And let's think. This is a little Avon bottle of a sheep, a lamb, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's cute. Oh my god, guys. This is terrible. I just think it's really cute. What else? Guys, I think I showed you all my favorite objects that I can remember. Let me know if I should do a book, like a favorite book video next, because I have a lot of books that I personally love. I have a little stack of them right there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this chaotic video. Let me know if you want me to keep making these. Let me know if you want me to stop. Let me know if you want me to refilm this. Just let me know. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.